children. In this video, we are going to continue the same story, A Childhood in Malabar, part 2. So, in the part 1, we have already discussed that after Kamala Das, her brother, and Malathikutti had lunch, they went to Nalapat, isn't it? And there the cyclone started. So, this is what we have seen so far. So, let's continue the story in this video. I wonder whether it's a cyclone. The sound of it scares me, said Amama. So Amama says that the sound of the cyclone scares her. அந்த புயலுடைய சத்தம் அவங்கள பயங்கரமா பயமுறுத்துது அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க அம்மம்மா. She asked all of us to sit down in the middle room upstairs and gave us some metal dice to play with. So Amama gave some metal dice to the children to play with because she actually want the children to stay away from the cyclone. So that's the main intention. Okay, since the light had grown dim, she lit a brace lamp as well. So the power is gone. Now Amama is lighting up the brace lamp. Okay, Mutasi called out from the Tekani, the southern room downstairs, have you closed all the small windows, Kochu? Okay, so Muttasi means Appa Udi Amma. Okay, she calls out all the children that have you closed all the windows? She's asking all the children like that. Okay, have you closed all the small windows, Kochu means children. Okay, so she's asking questions like that. And I will close them, Amme. I will close them all of them, answered Ammama says that Amme, I will close all the windows and all the doors. Okay, she's saying like that. We suddenly heard the sound of the rain from the southern west, like a roar of a vast crowd of people. So that rain sound is increasing gradually. Okay, so in the southern west side, she could hear some trees are falling down. Okay, and it seems like a huge people are making sound. A huge crowd of people making sound like that they are hearing by the sound of the rain. Using all her face, Amama slammed the window shut. Okay, raindrops glimmered on face. Okay, actually Amama is closing all the windows under all the doors. When she was trying to close them, she couldn't because the wind was so heavy. Even though she managed to close them, and suddenly the raindrops glimmered on her face. Glimmeredனா அவங்க மூஞ்சில பயங்கரமா பட்டுருச்சு அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க, isn't it? So it is not easy for us to close the windows and doors during the raining season, isn't it? It's not even 4, but it's a pitch dark outside, said Amma. Amma says that it's not even 4 o'clock, but look at the weather. It looks so dark. It seems like we are in the evening time. I want to see Kutti Appu, said Malathikutti, isn't it? We have already seen that Malathikutti, a girl who came with Kamala Das, isn't it? So she says that I want to see Kutti Appu. Kutti Appu means her mother. She will be come by dusk, said Amama. Amama says that she will be coming here in the evening. So don't worry. Okay. So let us all wait until she comes here. I want to go to Ambarathal now, this minute, said Malathikutti. Malathikutti says that I want to go to Ambarathal right now because I just want to see my mom. Okay, so I don't want to be here anymore. I will send you to Ambarathal as soon as the storm stops. Okay, Amama says that when the rain stops, I will send you to the Ambarathal. Okay, so until then you have to wait here. Amama is saying like that. Amama tried to comfort her, but Malathikutti began to sob loudly. Amama is trying to comfort her. Comfortனா அவங்கள சமாதானப்படுத்துறதுக்கு அந்த குழந்தையை சமாதானப்படுத்துறதுக்கு ரொம்ப ட்ரை பண்றாங்க, but she can't because Malathikutti is crying louder. That was when we heard a coconut palm crushing down. When they are talking like this, they could hear the coconut trees falling down, crushing down. Kochi, what was that? Will the house collapse? That was Muttasi. Muttasi is asking Amama that is the house is going to collapse? In the வீடு இடிய போகுதா அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு முத்தசி கேட்குறாங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ முத்தசினா அப்பாவுடைய அம்மா. ஓகே, don't worry, it was a coconut palm falling. We'll go and have a look at it once the rain stops. Okay, Amama says that. Okay, so it's raining now. If you go outside, it will be very difficult for us. So when the rain stops, we'll go out and we will check them out. Okay, she's saying like that. Let's say our prayers and sit here quietly, said Amama. Amama is asking everyone to sit together and to say the prayers. Because they want the children to save themselves from the cyclone. So that's why she's trying to do. All of us took shelter in the southern room downstairs as Ammama's mother instructed us to do. Ammaman's mother instructed us to do. Okay, அம்மாமன்னா மாமன் அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம். மலையாளத்தில் மாமாவை தான் அம்மாமன் சொல்லுவாங்க. So அம்மம்மா told everyone to settle down in the southern room in the downstairs because that is the only room which is being without flooded. Okay, so she's asking everyone to settle down in the room. Okay, who is ordering this? Ammamma. And everyone settled in the room. She said this room had the strongest ceiling. The Thekani was flooded, and the water that had collected in the sunken courtyard of the Thekani. Okay, Nalaketu. The central hall with the four wooden pillars began to overflow. Ammamma and all of us sat on the bed. Okay, so now Ammamma is asking everyone to settle down in the room. No, so in the middle of the house, that is called நலக்கட்டுன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அதாவது அந்த மலையாளத்தில் ஒரு வீடு கட்டியிருப்பாங்க கேரளாவெல்லாம். வீடு ரூம்ஸ் ஃபுல்லாக சுற்றி இருக்கும், நடுவில் மட்டும் கொஞ்சமாக ஒரு இடம் விட்டுருப்பாங்க கட்டமாக. ஓகே, அது எல்லாமே என்ன இருக்குன்னா தூண் இருக்கும், பில்லர்ஸ்லாம் எழுப்பியிருப்பாங்க. ஸோ ஆல் த ரெயின் வாட்டர்ஸ் ஆர் ஃபில்ட் இன் த நலக்கட்டு. ஓகே, இட் இஸ் flooded in the middle of the house. Okay, it is overflowing, the water is overflowing everywhere around the pillars. Okay, so you just imagine how the house will be during the rainy season when it rains. Ammamma and grandmother sat on the rolled up mattress stocked on the floor. Okay, Ammamma and the grandmother sat on the mattress stacked on the floor. அதாவது அந்த தரையில் போட்டிருக்கிற அந்த மேட்ரஸ் மேலே அம்மாவும் அவருடைய கிராண்ட் மதர்ஸும் எல்லாம் உட்காந்துட்டாங்க. And the servant woman took refuge in the makeshift toilet adjacent to the room. Okay, Meenakshi Adati and some other people settled down near the bathroom. Okay, so that is also being without flooded. So they settled down in the room. Ammai arrived drenched to the skin, unmindful of the thunder and the lightning and driving rain. How can you be so foolish, Bala? What if you fall in hill of a fever? Asked Ammaman. So during that time, Ammai means Ammama's who's that? Auntie. Okay, Kamaladas auntie. That is called Ammai in Malayalam. So she came to the house when it rains. She was completely drenched. Drenched na full nananjitanga, soaked. Okay, and she did not mind of raining, thunder, and cyclone. So she came to the house when it rains. How can you be so foolish, Bala? What if you fall in hill or a fever? Asked Ammaman. Ammaman is asking Ammai, why are you coming during this rainy time? If you get ill, what will happen? Okay, if you get fever, what will happen? So don't come during the rainy time. He is advising her, he is scolding her. Okay. Ammai laughed. Here is Kuttiappu, exclaimed Malathikutti joyfully. Ammai laughed her. Okay, so at this time, who came to the house? Kuttiappu. Okay, so Amma is called Kuttiappu. So she came to the house. Who became so happy? Malathikutti became so happy by seeing her. Okay, both of them hugged each other. Cheriyamma suggested that the chant Akshar Solagsam of forget or fear. Each one of us would have to recite a verse, and the next person would follow with a verse that began with the first letter of the third line of the quatrain that had just been chanted. Okay, so during this time, Cheriyamma, Chitti, she's asking everyone to say the prayer together. Okay, isn't it? So that means if a person starts the prayer, after that another person will have to start from. Okay, likewise everyone will have to start the prayer one by one. Okay, that's what she's telling all the children and everyone at the house. Okay, to say the prayer one by one. Okay, and no one volunteered that though. So Cheriyamma recited from the Valatol's imprisoned Anirudhan. Ammai said, I can't remember a single couplet. I hope the house doesn't collapse, murmured Muttasi. Okay, but no one was volunteered to say the prayer because no one interested in saying the prayer. So that who started again? Ammamma started the prayer and everyone listened to her. Okay, and Muttasi is murmuring that is the house is going to collapse. இந்த வீடு இடிய போகுதா அப்படி சொல்லிட்டு முத்தசியும் புலம்பிட்டே இருக்கிறாங்க, மர்மர் பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கிறாங்க. Okay, so let's continue this story in the next video.